Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. And what you see behind me, this is the ID.7. So this one is supposed to be a little bit bigger, especially the battery is a little bit bigger too, which is a good thing. So you can get a little bit more range from the car as well too. So let's go ahead and check out the interior. We're going to check out the exterior as well too. And then we're going to take a look at the range that this vehicle is going to be offering, which is actually pretty nice. Pretty nice range. All right, so here we go. We're starting off with the interior. We saw a little bit of the exterior from the video, but we'll go back and take a closer look at it as well too. So you got a 12.5, I think it was 12.5 inch screen right here. Nice, beautiful display. And then you have a little tiny little display right there. But honestly, you don't need very much. You just need the bare minimum, you know, just to tell me how fast I'm going, etc. Just the bare minimum. You don't need a lot of things there, but at least they're giving you something. Unlike Tesla with their Model 3 and the Model Y, you get nothing. You gotta take your eyes off the screen in order to see how fast you're going. But yeah, I like it. I like a lot. It's not as, I think, but to me, I still like the one on the ID.4 a little better. Obviously, if anything, I prefer the one on my Ioniq 5. A little bit big displays on both sides. But anyway, you looking like we have leather seats. I think they're also heated seats. And I've actually test drove the ID.4, and man, it has a massage chair. At least the version that I test drove, you know, depending on which options you select. The one that I had massaging chair, which was just nice and heated as well too. Anyway, you got your nice little ID stitching. I don't know who came up with that name, ID, but I guess this is it. ID.7, then you have the ID.4, then you're gonna have ID.3 and ID.2, which is their smaller ones that are coming out later on this year. And this looks like a suede sort of fabric. I like this color better than I'm not a fan of beige or just that gray color. I do like the black and the blue contrast. I think that's a nice little contrast. Ooh, they got some LEDs in this bitch. They got some LEDs. And obviously they're showcasing you different options that you may select when you decide to purchase your ID.4. So definitely there's options for you. And then you have your different mode as well too that I see right there. Climate controls. Do we have physical buttons? Do we have a volume button? Is there a volume button? No. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it. Obviously you got heated seats. Let me see here. I'm just trying to look if I can see anything. Oh, it's got 4G LTE, so there you go. You have built-in 4G, but I'm sure you have to pay for it, unfortunately. That's just how it is. And I think what this ID.7 reminds me of, kind of reminds me of the Audi, obviously because they're owned by the same company. It kind of reminds me of the I cannot remember exactly the car, but it's one of their new electric cars as well too. I think they stole a little bit of a design language from it, just a tad bit, because it does look like it's got like a little, like a sport back, sort of like a coupe looking on the backside, kind of like a Tesla look, with the stance, just the rear side of it. I don't know if it's trying to be a big sedan or a crossover. I don't know. I think it's confused. I think they should have just made it a little bit higher so you can have more room in the back to put more storage, obviously, because the way that they design their car, there's stuff in the front. It's not completely empty like a Tesla where everything is underneath like a skateboard platform. That's not the way they design it. Just like my car, the Ioniq 5, the way that it's designed is there's stuff in the front, but there's a little bit of a storage in the front, but not very much at all. But overall, design wise, I mean, it's okay. It's not the best design I've seen for EV, but it is what it is. But EV designs have gotten a lot better before than what they used to be, which were just hideous looking. But anyway, let's get to the nitty gritty here. Nitty gritty. That is why I highlighted it for you guys. ID.7 Pro has a 77 kilowatt or 82 kilowatt gross battery and 170 kilowatt DC fast charging capability. And here's what actually baffles my mind. Electrify America is owned by Volkswagen Group. Okay, they own that infrastructure of charging. They offer up to they offer up to 350 kilowatt. How come your car can't do up to 350? Hyundai Kia can do 350. Why can't your car do 350 or up to 350? Instead, you're stuck at 170. It is what it is. Okay, so we got that. So this should enable the model to travel approximately 382 miles. Woo! That is some range. ID.7 Pro S, which has a larger 86 kilowatt battery pack that allows for a range of approximately 435 miles on a single charge. The Pro S variant will also have a slightly higher 200 kilowatt DC fast charging capability. Why not 350? You guys have the infrastructure. You literally built the infrastructure. Electrify America is owned by VW Group. Why can't you charge it up to 350? When I got things to do, I gotta go. I got to go. But you know, it is what it is. So the ID.4 will arrive in Europe this fall, America in 2024. I want to say maybe Q4. If not Q4, then probably the first quarter of 2024. But usually they want to release the cars before. Well, yeah, it makes sense. It's a 2025 model, yeah. Then they'll come out next year, either Q1 or in the middle of the year is roughly when it'll be released in the States. I'm looking forward to it. When your journey comes to an end, you can use Park Assist Pro with the memory function. It enables the car to remember 164 feet, 50 meters of a parking maneuver, so it can be replicated time and time again when the driver returns to a saved parking position. The ID.7 will offer to automatically park itself. Owners can even exit the car and use their smartphone to complete the maneuver. There you go. So you got those nice technology. And obviously it's going to have technology galore. And I can't wait to see it when it comes out to LA Auto Show. And I'll be there too. I will be there at the auto show to check out all the latest vehicles that are coming soon, and I will be bringing it all to you in a form of YouTube short, and maybe I'll do longer length videos as well too for you guys. Anyway, so this is just my first look at the ID.4. Overall design, it's all right. Not the best design. I think that they should have gone with a with just a regular SUV kind of design and give you more room in the rear, or at least the height of it in the rear, comparing to going with that kind of like a Sportback. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of one of their other EV. Hang on, I can pull it up in a second. Yeah, I think this is it, like the Q4 Sportback. So it is kind of like that Sportback design is what they're going for the ID.7, which is okay. I mean, I would still prefer traditional SUV, so especially to get that height, you know, so you can put more storage higher up, more clearance per se. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think of the design of the ID.4. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.